This is Lesson 7.1, Dancing Turtles. This is for the University of Idaho CS112 course. Alright, so in the warm-up, the program that you did should have cleared all the settings and variables using clear all, created 10 red turtles in the center, and then changed the right side of your screen to be green, and then moved all of the turtles forward one step forever using the go command. So your results should be the left side of your screen being black, the right side being green, and the red turtles moving out from the center of your screen. Now, even at the slowest speed, it's difficult sometimes to see these turtles. And so what we're going to do is we're going to create what's called a step button. And this is going to be one of kind of your 3 core buttons that you're always going to have whenever you're creating a NetLogo project, at least for this course. So add a new button called step, which runs the go command once, not forever, and is disabled until tick start. And I'm going to show you how to do this in here in a second because that might be a little confusing on why that works the way it does. So if I switch over to my NetLogo, let's see here. I didn't set this up completely for this, but we'll go here. So go to my NetLogo. So right here, I'm going to add a button called, and the command is going to be go. And so right now, if I look on my screen, it says go right here. I don't want it to actually say go, so I can change the display name to instead stay step. I am going to disable this until the ticks start, and this will go. I'm not going to select forever, because forever would make it just like this go button. So step is just going to happen once. I'm going to click OK. If I set this up and then I click step, I can see that they only go out one step, and it only happens one time, and that's what we want. All right. So you can go ahead and save that. We don't need it again, at least not for the time being. If you ever want to come back to it, you totally can. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to create a program called Dancing Turtles. This Dancing Turtles program is going to create 36 turtles. We're going to set their heading to their Who number times 10. And you should have talked a little bit about the Who number in that prior unit where we were doing some of those NetLogo default tutorials. We're going to have them move forward, and then we're going to have them move forward. So, some turtle variables we need to know about. Each turtle has its own set of variables. To kind of throw this back to scratch, you can think of it for this sprite only type variable. However, it's kind of harder to find them than for this sprite only. And the reason why is it's in that inspection tool that you can see. But every single turtle has a Who number, which is an individual number assigned to each turtle that helps distinguish it from all the other turtles. So you can think of, there's turtle 1, there's turtle 2, there's turtle 3, and they all have like a number painted on them. They don't really, but every single one has their own number. The heading is the direction that the turtle is moving. In NetLogo, 0 is up. 90 is going to your right. This actually might be backwards for you guys, so to your right. 180 degrees is down, and 270 is to the left. So just kind of keep that in mind as you're going through this of kind of how it works on the compass. And you can think of this very much like a normal, like kind of like an actual compass, whereas north is 0 degrees. All right, so let's go make some stuff. I'm going to go in here, go File, New. I don't need to save these. The one thing that you might miss to do is up here where it says continuous, make sure you change that to on ticks. Let's go ahead and make a couple buttons. So let's make a setup button. Setup, and these are going to be red, and that's okay. We expect that. Go, which we're going to disable until the ticks start, and go forever. And we're going to make that third button, that lovely step button. Oops. Which uses the command go, but has the display name step. I always mess that up. That's okay. All right, disable until the ticks start. I don't want this to go forever. All right. So if I tried doing that, it'd just throw me an error and be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Mr. Hawkins, put some little comments in here. This is called Dancing Turtles. All right. So to set up and end and to go and awesome. All right. So like I said, we're going to create 36 turtles. But the first thing we want to do is we want to clear all. We want to clear everything out. That way it just deletes it when at the very beginning of our program. It's a very nice initialization. So we're going to create 36 turtles. The shorthand for that is CRT, create 36 turtles. And we're going to do a nice little square bracket. And what we want to do is we want to set their heading based off of their who number. So we're going to go set heading who times, there's 36 of them, 360 degrees, so times 10. And we'll close that for now. And then reset ticks. T-I-C-K-S. In order to go, we're going to ask turtles. We're going to ask the turtles to go forward. Alright, and then we want things to tick. Hit our check button. Everything looks like it checks out. So set up and do a couple of steps. And hey, there we go. They're all going out. Now let's, that was a little bit too much like the last one. So let's add another button. Let's make a reverse button. So let's add a button that makes them go reverse. Reverse. Is that an inherent command? I don't think it was. Oh, yeah, it is. So we're going to shorthand this. We're going to call it rev. We can make it the display name be reverse, though. So we're going to rev. It's going to be called rev. Click OK. And code. So in here, we're going to say to rev. Ask turtles set heading. Let's just do it the not great way. Heading plus 180. The reason I say that's not necessarily the great way is after like the first time you do it, it's okay. The second time after that, you go over 360, and then you're just kind of like losing it over and over again. It's just becoming these really big numbers if you click reverse a whole bunch of times. But for what we're doing with this program, it's totally fine. So to reverse ask turtles set heading, and this is kind of a weird set of code right here. So what we're doing is we're setting the heading to be the value of the current value of heading plus 180. And so that's the hard part about this, is just that slight little, just like what does it actually mean? So yeah, so ask our turtles to set their heading to be the heading plus 180. All right, let's do a little check. Did that check out? Looks like it. All right, step up. Let's make them step a few times. Reverse, and they all go back into the center. Awesome. All right, so go ahead and save this, add some comments in, and have a good one.